Hey everybody, welcome to the Expat Bill vlog. I'm Expat Bill, and today we are at a interesting place. This is a Mezcla Mexican Cocina and bar restaurant. So it's a Mexican restaurant. It's a long name. I'm glad I think I got it out correctly. And there's a lot of good interesting history about this place. So let me just go and step out for a second and get a good view of the whole place. And it will help you to understand more of the idea. I'm gonna hit that. Now the history behind it is very interesting. Actually, it was owned by a foreigner, and it lay dormant for about, I would say, close to maybe 15 years, whether they ran out of money, the romance broke up, I'm not sure what the whole thing was, but basically, as you can see, he built this huge house. Now, when it was abandoned, there was actually no roof on here. There was just the foundation. There was no plumbing, there was no electric. Now, a guy, a restaurant entrepreneur, got excited, and he decided to take this structure, put the wiring in, put some plumbing in, and make a beautiful little restaurant out of this place. What you can see is, the funny part is it lay dormant for I don't know how many years. I'd say close to 15 years. And you can still see some of the graffiti that they tried to get off. We'll get a little bit closer here. We can see that some of the graffiti is still kind of stuck on here. You can still see some of this. Right here. You can still see some of the graffiti that they tried to sandblast off. I think they left that there. But I think I did a video a long time ago. I'm not quite sure. I think I did one about abandoned dreams or something where his structure was here. But it's been repaired, it's up and running, and it's now a Mexican restaurant. Some more history for you. Almost a year ago, I came here when they did their soft opening. I got invited, and half the menu wasn't available, of course. You guys know what soft openings are like. Basically, it's just a way for the new staff to work out some of their procedures and responsibilities and get a little bit smoother sailing. So hopefully when you do have the grand opening, everything runs real smooth. So of course things never really run smooth. Food is late, bills are kind of messed up. Everybody's just trying out their new positions. So anyway, I kind of left it alone. I really didn't think it was going to last very long. I was surprised. So every time I come over the flyby, which is up here, I think of the place, and I was like, oh, you know, there's cars there at night, so they do a better business at night than they do in the day. And the reason why, because right now it's bloody hot. I ain't kidding you. We're in the 90s right about now, 90s. So I'm kind of sweating. I took the scooter over, of course. So anyway, we're going to go in the restaurant. It's air conditioned, so it's cool. Let's take a look at the structure. Now, just remember, like I said, the history of this place, this was totally bare. No plumbing, no electric, nothing. Just a strong structure, but it was built so well, it lasted. And every time I'd go by there was weeds growing, and all this graffiti was covered in all the walls. And, people were like, the kids using it for a clubhouse. So there was graffiti, there was tagging. It was just bad. And you can still see some of that. They've tried to sandblast most of it away, but a lot of it doesn't still stick. Of course, a lot of them don't like to be filmed, so I'm going to try to, we're not going to film too many of the expats here, and that's really not what I'm here for. I'm here for just the restaurant and to see if things have improved over a year. I'll give you a wrap up when I'm done. Of course, I'll take pictures of the food, but let's go inside and check it out and see what it's looked like. Now, as they're known for, it's also a restaurant. It's also, what they're really running is a bar. So it's really a nice spot at night to come here and have a drink, a margarita, of course, or some other kind of Mexican concoctions. And I got some top shelf Patron on there. Looks like some tequila. Anyway, they got some really nice drinks, so this is a great place to come here for a drink and to get a little snack. All right, everybody. I told you, as you said, I actually had the chips and salsa, which is really decent, I guess. You know, sometimes you get them free in some restaurants. But anyway, the chips and salsa was all right. And but I got to give definitely a thumbs up for the steak fajitas. Those are really good. I mean, the meat was medium rare. It was cooked just to perfection. Nice little, you know, they get nice little mini flour tortillas, fresh ones that tasted good, and all the little dressings, so you could kind of make it yourself. Really good. Thumbs up on that steak fajita. So to sum this up, if you were in Bacolod and you were looking for a nice place to go, you know, take your wife or girlfriend and go to the bar, have a couple of margaritas, and then from there have a little Mexican, and then have dinner. This is the place to go. It's really nice, decorated real nice. They've done it. You put a lot of money into it to make it really nice. Open from 11:30 to 10, I believe, especially on weekends. Great place to check out. Anyway, this is Bill from the Expat Bill vlog. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.